Hello. So I've been working on this renderer for a while now, and I added this way of kind of creating sub meshes from one big mesh. And I have a problem where the individual sub meshes are not drawn correctly, so we are multiple times drawing like the first side mesh, that's this. And how do we pass the data to the there? So we basically go and call the draw instanced function in the DirectX through this wrapper, and we pass the first, what is it called, the start vertex or vertex offset, as I called it here, for the submesh, in hopes of that it would actually go to the shader where we use it, and then we could use that here. But unfortunately that doesn't really work, because it turns out this value is never actually passed to the vertex shader, and the SV vertex ID is always 0 for the first vertex that we are processing. So let's show what it's actually supposed to look like without the drawing individual sub meshes. So this is the whole mesh, same as yesterday's video. It's all good, it's all great. And then as soon as we start to draw it as sub meshes, we run into this annoying problem where things don't render correctly. And then once I somehow managed to figure out in graphics GPU debugger that okay, the vertex ID is always starting from 0, I came up with another solution, which would kind of mean that we can always get rid of these two values here. They are never actually used in our case because we are not using vertex or index buffers as it is. We are using structured buffers. So what do we actually do then is that instead of setting the finding the log address of the index buffer as it is to the shader, we bind the address of that index buffer plus then the vertex offset thing. So, and that way we get the actual results that we want, which is again the whole mesh being rendered correctly. Yeah, so apparently you need to do some pointer math or pass it by as a constant or some other way through some constant buffer to the vertex shader. But yeah, this time I figured out that you can actually do it by modifying the GPU's virtual memory address that the resource has, and through that you can actually get the whole thing rendered correctly, which is quite nice. That took me like 4 hours or so to figure out. I was hoping that I could go and work on some texturing stuff, but no, I had to run into this problem. Didn't realize that there were some major implications with the SV vertex ID, but yeah, now it's kind of fixed, and now I know that I can go to my graphics API abstraction layer and just remove a bunch of what are those called, like parameters from a certain functions, as they are never actually used. So yeah, anyway, that's it. Hopefully next time I will have some cool textures. Anyway, bye.